Welcome back to the third question of GUI. This is the third session of Ymt112 Algorithm and Programming 2. We are discussing GUI applications, and this is the third question. So we discussed question 1 and question 2. We built a plain, you can say, window, and we placed on it some label. Then we created an input, text input field, and we created also a button, and this button actually has no action to be taken. That's why we didn't actually register it and do anything. We will learn how to do that very soon. For the third question, what we are discussing here is just a little bit of modification. Now look at the standard, or actually the default color of this window, and look at the default foreground and background of the colors here. What we need to do is modifying them. Now what we have here, we have actually two types of colors. We have the background, what we have behind the text here. This is what we call the background, and we have the text itself, we call it the foreground. So we have two types of coloring. We have the background and the foreground. We can customize both of them the way we like. So here what's requested? Well, for the text field, the background is not changed, it's still white. However, the text available here is changed to blue. And how about this button? It's changed to light gray, and the background, sorry, and the foreground, the text itself, is changed to blue. How about the panel, or actually the whole content of that window is changed actually to white. So we can set it to white the way actually we like to, based on our customization. You may think like, oh, it doesn't look nice. Well, this is not the point for the time being. You can customize it the way you like. Let me just teach you how to do that. Okay, so the way it looks now is not actually the point, because it's just a matter of customization, and I'll show you how to customize it. Then you can choose by your own or by yourself what you are supposed to do, or how you are supposed to customize it so that it looks better. Okay, let's go to NetBeans. Now I'm not going to create any new program. I will just use this program to provide the modification required. Now what we did earlier is just creating the same whatever we have here, all the customization, the button and the text field, the panel. Now what we need to do after creating this panel, before placing the components to the panel, we need to customize their colors. So for the text, the background is not changed. The text field, as you see, the background is not changed, only the foreground, the color of the text itself. So let's just go to the text and set. What we are going to do is the foreground color. Okay, and now it's not yellow, it comes by default. What we have is blue. You can type it either capital letter or small letter, so either in lowercase or uppercase letters, so it's up to you. This blue can be this way, lowercase, or can be this way. It's up to you. It will work either way. Okay, we don't have anything for the text, so what we need to do is move to the button. We have two customizations for the button. The first one is set the foreground and the background. So let's start by the foreground. Okay, the foreground of the button is also blue. You see the color here is blue, this one. Okay, so we need to set it also to blue. Okay, and then we have the background customization of the button. Okay, it was light gray, so we need to provide this light, okay, gray, any one of those, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now we have also a color for the panel. So before adding these things to the panel, let's just also customize the panel dot set color, the background. Okay, so we need to set the background. It's not yellow, it's white. Okay, right, as I said, these can be capital letters or small letters, it's up to you. You choose, but use one rhythm. So if you are fine with lowercase, use it all the time. It looks better, as a programmer should look like consensus. Anyway, this is not a big problem. However, this is the usual scenario that we have. Keep the whatever we added earlier, keep them the way they are, and also their scenario. Which one comes first? So the text comes first, then the button, then we place the whole panel to the window, set it visible, and that's it. Let's just run and see how these colors are changed. Now let's look. I'm very sorry. It's too small for me to manage it. Okay. Now this is our window. We didn't change any customization. This title. Now the text field is available. We changed the foreground of the text field. We changed the foreground of the button and the background of the button. Their colors, of course. So this is the way we customize it. Do we have any action to be taken while clicking on this button? Not yet. We haven't taken any. We will do it soon. So this part is just for customization and how we color the components. Any component that you add here, you can change its color or modify it. It's up to you. You may not like this one. Try it, try out, check. Whatever you like as a color, keep it for your GUI. You can match what goes actually nice, or what becomes nice, or what fits in a nice way with white or maybe gray or maybe blue, whatever, light blue. Try to see and customize your own. You will learn how to do it with practice, by practicing, and you will see best match while writing or creating your own GUI applications. Okay, actually this is a short part, so we will not go to the next question until we end this session or this part of the tutorial. So that's it for this part. We have another question. I'll create another separate video for it. So we are done with this. Actually, we are done with all these questions. So this is the last part of is you can say requirement about the node modification and its own creation. Well, this covers actually the introduction of GUI. So now you know how to create components, even other components we will be creating soon. Now we will see how we customize them, and how we can take action from these components, or use them to take actions. Like, for example, when we click on the button, what kind of action we will be having, or actually how we can manipulate the action taken once the button is clicked. In other words, we call it in a technical term registering the button and managing its action, or the event, the action created from the event of clicking. Okay. Until then, have a good time. Goodbye.